Like folks with farmers, stink of manure or stink of grease makes no odds, as long as you're paid.
So, this is where you can start playing the market. So I don't need them anymore. Bread is not unlocked yet. Oh damn. To do this right. That is not really useful, but that became even worse. A little bit better in our favor, so let's just pick that for a bit. And how are we doing? We are actually producing enough, so I don't know why it's not coming up.
Life is like seawater that only deepens one's thirst.
I could build a university that actually will give more artisans as well. I'm not going to upgrade them yet. I'm just trying to play the numbers.
We careen into the unknown. Uncertain shores.
Oh well. Sure. that is as it is. And this is very warm. That is that's so much screaming for you. Yeah. Oh. Finally moved a little bit up. Good. Well, I'm low on wood again.
Out the grain. People celebrate your leadership.
I have to be careful because otherwise suddenly I totally run out of iron ore and wool. And we're spending a little bit of money on this account right now.
Much to be thankful for.
So beer is a little bit low. It is very low. I'm actually not brewing very much. So I have enough hops and should kind of have enough. Yeah. So at least that's one start going in the right direction. Yeah, the question is, I could probably start thinking about going to the new world. But I kind of want to have this up and running properly first. Or do I? So I don't actually have a normal shipyard here. What I will need is actually a lot of ships.
Nav and I are much obliged.
So what I will do is not that one. This one I need. I probably need 10, but an amount to execute my plans. So actually going to do it a little bit different than what I did on the other one I have. So I need some more from here, but apart from that, it looks good. So how much per are we then producing now? We are at 31. When everything is built, it will reach around 75. If we can put in the iron, see, we're using 44 at the moment, and the wool. Wool is also used for other things, so I need to get that from other sources, and that will, of course it will happen, but it's just doing it the right way. This is never going to go well. Oh. I caught a horse. I think that's the first time that I ever have succeeded, so that is good. Shouldn't really be complaining then, which I wasn't.
Ship constructed.
So I let it construct all of them. And here I'm going to make one of these, or two. Maybe two. The thing is, might not be needed, but better to have and not need than need and not have. Money is actually looking okay. Oh. So import-export is really playing the market, really. There's of course a lot of things you can do to make it better for yourself. How much storage do we actually? 850. Okay. So 50,000.
Ship constructed.
I'm just waiting till all of them is finished. And I'm actually waiting for a ship to come in here. So they have all needs fulfilled. Anything I need to build? I don't think so. Of course, need to build a museum.
I know it cannot match the gifts of fate. Your ship has returned from its voyage. Oh, sweet fancy, bless you.
Yeah. That's the only thing I have right now, so just chug it in. It's actually important to get the attractiveness up. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that. So actually just need a few there. Anything else I need bringing with me? That's a good question. I am, and I'm good. Warm, but good. Yeah, it's a great game.
Ship constructed.
Problem is it turns you into a anoholic.
Ship constructed.
No, I will say I can actually I can play other things as well, so that's and I do, but I do enjoy it because I like the trying to decode the game kind of thing. Yeah, it's you have this. Well, I do at least. I stop in the evening if I've not been streaming, and I've been sitting playing a little bit before bedtime, and I stop and I go to bed, and I'm laying in bed thinking, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. The next time I come on the save, then I'm trying to remember what the heck it was I was thinking I should have done. Yeah, but no, I'm learning from my mistakes. I have made plenty of mistakes, but I'm trying to actually learn from them and yeah, kind of become better as we go. And at least now I can relatively easy get to the point where I get World Fairs, Research Institute, and the palace. So it's then I just need to decode all the other. No, it's not. And I mean, I've been asked how steep the learning curve is, and it's not like I find it's that steep. It's just you need to be able to learn from your mistakes and accept you make mistakes. So sometimes you can correct it on the save you're playing. Other times you have to, okay, this didn't work out, new game, and then learn from that mistake you made. And for me, it's all about using the game mechanisms as well, because if the game gives you lemons, then make orange lemonade out of it, not feel too bad. And most important, have fun while you play, because if you sit and get aggravated and don't enjoy what you're doing, don't do it. I know some people don't like when it gets too micromanagement, and I get that, but I play a lot of games where at least it's an option. It's not always I use it, but if I have to, I can. And I do think. Oh, sorry.
You've left the whole thing a ruddy jumble.
Yeah, I don't have time for that right now. I'm about to try to build an empire, so don't make trivial ah. Inhaling liquid is not a good idea. Yeah. No, I agree. So, the thing is also, I started playing vanilla, and because we got the game included on Xbox Game Pass, but it was without DLCs, and it was interesting enough for me to get the whole package, and I'm a big lover of mods and stuff like that. If it's something which can make my life easier by using them, then I have no problem with doing that. And I realized that most people actually have a lot of different types of mods they play with. So And I'm actually going through them and looking at those I think is interesting and trying to play through with them, and yeah, some is good, some is not. Ah. So there's my 5 ships. I'm going to need them, because we're going to start the new world up. But I will say I have only played Anno for, well, a couple of months roughly, and I put in quite a bit of hours on it because, as I said, it's a game where you easily can get annoholic. You constantly have something you're thinking about. What should I do? Should I or shouldn't I? And what happens if I do this or that? And that's that is a part I do like. That is for sure. I like the opportunities or possibilities. It wouldn't help to take one. Skill bonus doesn't come until you have 50 tons, so yeah. But the good news is that I have one extra now, so if beer is starting to produce and fill up, that's a good sign. So just keeping the numbers a little bit reasonable. Money is still around 5,000, so I'm actually happy. Well, I made this stamp. I think that's my favorite at the moment. But I actually like when you get to the department store and all that. That's where it gets a little bit fiddly. Yeah, I have placed a trade union in the middle and put him on. He makes fur out of cotton and no, wool and iron. Yeah, but I'm starting splitting my industries up a little bit. This one is just to do all the trade with it. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I also like Chef Misha. Those two were the first one I bought for my golden tickets. So yeah, because again, it makes it much easier to supply your. But I always have my heavy industry like this, and I'm going to put electricity in middle here and then build around it. Yeah, that's yeah. It sounds like it's everyone's hate. I have the pet mod on, so I need to find the cat lover ship or whatever she's called, so I can get the pet food. But that's not important right now. I thought that would be fun to have on. No one is complete without pets in my world. So
Just saying the word.
so I started doing something in the new world, and that is I put all production on this corner here, and I produce all the things on the islands. So that is kind of the plan. So it's very little production I'm going to do here. I'm doing the basic ones for the, what are they called, jornaleros out there. So where do I want to put what? It actually worked fine what I did on my other save, so I played the very first one which they made, which was about the Hanseatics League. Many. I'm looking forward to try to play it. I'm on purpose not watching all the beta videos or streams because I want to experience it on my own, so to speak.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
So that's pretty much. But I love the Roman era, and that is one of my favorite historical periods. So yeah, I can't say I am not looking forward to it. That was stupid. Look what you're doing. And we change to blueprint again. Sometimes bad at placing things, so blueprint works very well for me. Yeah, now I think for me, many years ago, the first things I really experienced was the Roman things when we went to Italy, and I used to travel with my family, and it was it was really intriguing me. I saw Pompeii for the first time when I was 15, and that put a very big impression on me. that I cannot emphasize how much that influenced me. See, I don't like the very rivery ones, but I might have to. This one got tobacco, coffee, corn, pearls, cotton. That's actually perfect. So I want it off there for now, and then let's go and so I didn't see the Greek islands until quite late, but that's interesting as well. Of course, we went to Athens and saw Acropolis and the Parthenon and everything, but it's still Italy and Rome, which was the foundation of my interest in that era. But of course, whatever was before the Romans, and actually Rome was founded by the Greeks pretty much, so yeah. And there is a lot of connections, and that is what is interesting, I would say. So I don't have any good inhabitants stamps, but what did I? Oh, I did make one which was bigger. And that's not going to work. It's actually like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I use stamps a lot because that makes it much easier to play. Now I would say I went to Crete a couple of years ago for the first time, and I saw Knossos, and I was amazed and disappointed at the same time. No, it was great to finally see it, and I have a very long bucket list with things I want to see, so I'm still going strong, and I do travel a lot when I can.
You reached a new milestone.
So, there is my fleet. I don't want them to sit there right now, so each island get their own ship, which will deliver 2 products to here. So hola, ¿cómo estás? Sure.
All hands at the ready. It's no mere superstition.
So, may I ask where you're from? It's just curiosity. And I mean, if you don't want to tell me, it's fine. Uh, so I'm going to. The only thing I actually put on this island is I produce. Now I ask where you're actually from. Oh, from Florida. Okay. That was a bit further away than I thought. Okay. I'm living in Britain, but I'm originally not originally. I'm still Danish, no matter what I say. Um, but the funny thing is, Florida is one of the places in the US I have actually visited. I used to work for a company which was based in Fort Lauderdale. And I was amazed how flat Florida is. I come from a country where we actually think it's quite flat, but no. Well, I've been living in Britain for over 20 years, so it has become. My American colleagues took me out to see a garbage heap and said, "This is the highest point in Florida." I don't know if it was true, but it was a kind of a good joke. Mm, actually, I normally build that down here, don't I? Yeah, but actually that got one thing off my bucket list because I always wished to see the Everglades, and that was a big experience, I would say. That's yeah, that's always been a little bit of a funny thing for me because a lot of people have asked how can you live on an island as Britain is. People get crazy of it, and I'm always thinking. I'm actually born in Copenhagen, which is on an island which is way smaller than in Britain. So it never really occurred to me that an island would be a problem.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And the thing is that islands is just, how can I say it? It's just a little bit different, but everything you can always get away either with a boat or a plane. Or
I see you're exploring.
sometimes there's even tunnels and train going under. So
You just crossed
Europe
paths
is
within
is
distance.
not so bad. I could imagine people asking this if I lived on an island off the Alaskan coast or somewhere weird down in South America, but in Europe, that should never be a problem. So I have to be smart. How much did you leave behind? There we go. Now, people always ask, how can you live in Britain, because it's an island, an island, and I mean, I'm from a Danish island which is way smaller than Britain, and
Hi.
that's never been a problem for me, and I don't think it ever would be. I love the ocean. I love to get out to it, and actually sometimes I miss
Route plotted.
if I can't. No, but it does have the island vibe, and people have this idea that it's isolated from Europe. It's far from, and that's a little bit a shame that people feel that way. But I think it's a historical thing.
All have to choose the sun.
UK is a nice place, and most people is very nice. There's always some who isn't, but that's the old story. I think you can find them everywhere. The only thing is, and I'm probably going to offend someone by saying that, but we used to live in the southern part, just 30 miles outside London, and it grew into this greater London vibe, and we actually didn't like that, and everything, prices started going up, housing, transportation, everything. And I live with my two kids, which is adults, but we decided to go north. Yeah, it's so we went, where we living 100 and roughly 150 miles north of London, something like that. And the price level is much more normal, and people are much more nicer. They are not rushing because of down south of England. It's all it's this work, eat, sleep vibe going on over and over again. People are so bloody focused on only one thing, and that I do understand that part. Don't get me wrong, because I've been part of that as well. But you end up with a very odd life, and you don't have time for anything. And one of the things I always loved is playing computer games. I've been being a gamer for, well, over 45 years. So I've been around for a day or two and played a lot of games. And I love it. And that is, yeah, that's how it is. So, first island is slowly being set up. This is going to be a big project, so that this is going to take time. But everything else should kind of look after itself. Why do I do that? Put them too close, then they will take resources from each other. That one I built. So let's try with that stamp, because I can't remember why I made it. But it actually looks okay. What's that? Oh, it's even with the... Ah, okay. I even been smart. That's something new. So, first hurdle. This one also have some good things, so
Amazing, you know what to do though.
I think unfortunately the economy is very flimsy at the moment, and that is causing a lot of problems. Did I forget to take that on the other island? Then I will need to go back.
Humans exist after all.
What?
Steersman?
No, it is sad that the economy has become so harsh on people, and many people don't actually feel that their money stretch anything, and that's I find it so sad, because even if you work like there was no tomorrow, you end up with the same feeling every time you get your paycheck that oh, this is not good. So I actually only want 2 of them. Well, no, let's take all 4 because I'm later going to make hats as well. So just take 2 of them. Almost. So the thing is, I have to feed, even though this is close, this is not food, but so I have food in this end, and I have clothes in this end. And there is a reason for that, because if I'm going to use any trade unions, I like to have them so I know where they are. So I'm going to group them a little bit.
Are we masters of our craft?
Oh dear.
Not the worst benefit.
Only 10 of my men died, so that's fine. So I'll put a little more, and I'll build the church.
I still have a few stories how it used to be there.
Rom will come. Oh, you haven't even opened the church yet. Well, now I built it. So this is starting good. I need to pick up the thing I forgot here. Yeah. Yeah, not by taking them one at a time, no. I always also left the cannons behind. That was not on purpose. Okay, I'm going to leave this for a moment. This one have some kind of interesting things as well.
Take the rudder.
Yeah, I need to double check that I'm not being too stupid here. Because if if I'm not careful, I will overfill with something I actually don't need. Did the bread open? Yes, it did. Okay. So we are going to go back to these. Not potatoes, but bread, and not 150. 20? Yeah. So it is all about making sure that you have what you need. I don't have any bread. That could actually be changed. I need sausages again. I think I'm actually going to boost them instead of that's pushing it, isn't it? I'm not too keen on getting it all hyped up, because if I don't have space for it, I can't do trade. So yeah. So that looks actually good. Question is if it is. I should have checked that before I chopped anything out here. It's 100. Good. And there's, yeah. That and I could leave it here now, just enable these, because as I have the that's not what I need, is it? Oh, thank you for following. This was what I was looking for. Because I have this one up, then I have some basic workforce. Well, I tried out a model where the big island in the corner would be where I do all the production, and I just have two different resources on the small islands, and it seems to work quite well.
Bring back the good old times, boss.
Until I'm proven wrong. Yeah, I don't have that. But I could actually make that. Do I want to make that? I need it anyway later, but this is a stupid place. This is a stupid place. use rum anyway. This jungle is sometimes not your best friend. Yes, I am. I will. That's why I built 5 schooners, so I can put one on each island when I set them up. So I'm doing that on my other game I'm playing when I'm not streaming, and it actually works relatively good. I had some problems, but I think I learned from that that part. So see, these are going to be my transport from the start. I might need more, but it's a cheap way of doing it. So I was down here. My problem has been until now that I couldn't really get the new world to hang together. No matter what I did, then it costed me money. But I think, well, it still does, but the benefits is so much better now. Oh dear.
Just said fair enough.
So, and they can sit there and wait till I come back.
Now you've got more islands than me.
Now it is, as I said, I like to
You just crossed paths with the right Wiggly.
use the main things of the game where I can, and use the game's kind of mechanisms, and make sure that this has a lot of oil that would be useful later as well, and it's easy access to a beach. So that's not where I want the town. There's also rivers. I don't like rivers.
I'm feeling really proud.
Oh, a pelican. Okay. Thank you.
A remarkably effective cure.
So I could actually build the town down here.
Unfurl the sail.
Cost me a lot of wood to make roads and stuff like that. But yeah.